Hi, my name is Megan. This is my YouTube channel. Welcome. You probably don't know anything about me if you're already subscribed, and if you're not subscribed, you still probably don't know anything about me. Today, I'm going to change that. So what I have with me today, some nail polish remover. I'm going to paint my nails and talk about myself, and I hope it goes well. So, I guess we should start. Alright, so my birthday is in December 4th, and for the longest time I thought I was a winter baby because, you know, December equals winter, I guess, in most of our minds. But surprisingly, I found out that I'm actually a fall baby. Crazy, right? I guess that's kind of cool. Lately, I've been moving to another state, moving to Idaho. I'm moving from California all the way to Idaho. It's like 1,000-something miles, super far away from everybody I know, except my family, and it's gonna be a pretty wild ride. I'm kind of excited, kind of not to say goodbye to everybody, but I think it's gonna be a wild adventure. It's gonna be a wild time. I don't know. I'm gonna be starting part of my high school year there. I play the flute, which is probably good to know. I play the ukulele, you probably know that at least. And right now I'm learning guitar. So, that was my ankle. You haven't seen me on YouTube posting like a crap ton because I'm currently trying to write some songs, pass school, keep myself sane, and also learn guitar and ukulele all at the same time. It's going great, as you can tell. I keep saying let's see. I've been writing songs since probably July of last year. I think it was July. I wrote this song called Empty Calories. I never posted it. I feel like I want to rewrite it because it's kind of lame, but it's basically about love and empty calories. Duh. Which doesn't make any sense. But if you put the two together, Empty Calories is like a Twinkie. And it tastes good. It tastes great, I guess. But the love part is great too. Feels great. But both of them, they don't really do anything for you in the long run, at least in my song. So overall, I guess that's kind of the premise, but it's really cheesy since it's the first song I've ever written on ukulele, and it has the same exact chords as the first two songs I wrote together. It has like those exact chords in it, which is not a bad thing, but like I said, I'd probably want to rewrite it. And I might do that whenever I decide to sit down and actually put the time towards it. All right, now what color should I do? This is pretty. Ooh, that's pretty. This is also pretty. Speaking of colors, 2017 brought me to really enjoy the color yellow. If you don't like the color yellow, I feel sorry for you because you're missing out. That was a pretty color. Always loved the colors red and pink. So I guess we're gonna try this weird combination thing. I don't know how it's gonna turn out. But you know what? It's getting warm in California. I'm gonna start wearing some sandals some more. Let's do this. I've been journaling since I was in 8th grade. By the way, I'm in 11th grade right now, so that's like 3.5 years. I can do math. I'm great at math. I've been journaling for a while, which I find really cool. At least I tell all my friends, oh yeah, I'm journaling. Yeah, I'm gonna put you in my journal. If I've talked to you, if you've had a relationship at some point, then you're probably in my journal. Not in a creepy way, I hope. Just, you know. So journaling is cool. I always start my journals out a little differently than what you'd probably expect, because one would usually start a diary or journal out like, Dear Diary, Dear Journal, but not me. I start my journals out actually, Dear Future Me, which is pretty cool because when you read back all of your little entries that you've written for the past like 3 years, like me, it always says Dear Future Me, and that's like, that's me. Wow, you shouldn't have written me a letter like 3 years ago, Megan. Wow. It's really cool because it's just like self-improvement basically. Like I'll read or I'll mention it in my conversation like, oh, yeah, I remember like writing that. It was so stupid, or mistakes that I've done or anything like that. Breakups, makeups, it's all there. All in my journal. It's great. And I've shown my friends, a lot of my close friends in the past, like my journal before, and to me that's like really opening myself up to them. And it sucks when we stop being friends because it's like, I opened myself up to you and now it's like, oh well, what you gonna do, really? It's okay, because that's kind of what life is about, I think. It's just very much about learning and seeing who you want in your life and who you don't. And I know I keep talking about writing, but it's a big part of me. My goal when it comes to writing is probably just simply to inspire people, and I just want somebody somewhere to look at my music or a poem that I've written and just go, wow, this makes me want to start journaling or anything like that. Because I look at some people, I'm just shocked at like the things that they create. Like, how do you do that, you know? And I guess that's just my goal, like just to leave people in awe. Like, how did she do that? How did she manage to make me feel this way? I say it's a pretty good goal. I want to probably major in something to do with writing. I'm excited. I'm excited for the future. So I used to work at Chick-fil-A in my town, and it was a fun job. I complained a lot. I mean, usually when you have your first job, like, don't you usually complain? Or a job in general. And when I left, of course, I cried like a little baby because I loved everybody. And I went there today actually for lunch with my friend, and it was just so weird, like seeing everybody and like the new people that I didn't know. Life is going on without me here, like it's so weird. There's a lot of people there who've just really like changed my life and have impacted me in like a lot of different ways, and I'm really glad. A first job can really probably change you, I'm guessing. Oh my gosh, painting my nails is like so difficult. Why did I choose this color? I don't know. My music taste is kind of like everywhere. If you go on my phone, you can see like I have rap, I have like slow songs, I have Broadway, I have, Selena Quintanilla. She's my new kind of one of my favorites, so I'm sorry if I got her name wrong at first. I am in Spanish 3 right now, and my teacher put on her song, and the first time I heard it, I was like, oh my god. And ever since then, I saw the movie with J-Lo. It was a great movie. I kind of just got hooked, I guess. All right, so people who have inspired me. That's a good topic. So, excuse me. I think the main person out of everyone who inspired me to pick up the ukulele and just start writing is this girl on YouTube. Her name is Casey Cattlebass with a K. She is like amazing when it comes to like writing music, just everything. Like, oh my god, I can think of so many songs and they're always stuck in my head, like constantly. Like, I'll just be singing throughout the day and it's her song. It's just like something she wrote, and it's just so amazing. Oh my god. Casey, if you're watching this, girl, you have talent. Whatever you're having, I want some. All right, I'm adding the sparkle right now. What else can I talk about? How often do you stay up past 3 a.m.? Well, I used to stay up a lot past 3 a.m. last year, talk to people because they'd stay up and I'd talk to them and stuff like that. But like, I rarely stay up that late anymore. I'll be lucky if I could stay up past like 11:30. I used to be really good at staying up late, but that's okay. I'm good at staying up late when I'm not supposed to stay up late. It's super weird. All right, what's my favorite season and why? I have no idea. California seasons or normal world seasons? Because those are two completely different things, honey. Southern California, what do we got? Winter for 2 weeks. Summer, fall, fall. Oh yeah, it's raining. How much time do I spend on the internet? Oh, that's a funny question. I spend a lot of time on the internet, more than I should, but at the same time, I don't know, I've been really obsessed with watching Jane the Virgin recently. I finished like all 3 seasons on Netflix. I'm on my phone a lot. I think this whole generation, the whole world right now is a little too obsessed with their phones, to say the least. I mean, I think I'm on it like the same amount as everyone else, and not saying it's a good thing. What word or saying from the past do you think should come back? Oh, I have no idea. I don't know. But I do have like this page called Quotes I Enjoy. So there's one in this short film that I found years ago. It's called I Miss You, and it's about this guy writing an email to his ex-girlfriend, and it's basically he's telling her like everything on his mind and how he misses her. And my favorite line in the whole short film was, "I hope you have found a love that is all the things ours couldn't be." So good. There's another one where, see, I'm a total hopeless romantic, so I love love. It's great. I love everything about it. There's one by Casey Cattlebass, her song I Do. She says, "When you see two lovers eye each other, do you wonder about us? 'Cause I do." And then another one by Casey is, "Nothing lasts forever, and I sure hope that included is my temper. and my fear of letting go. And then there's some other ones by poems that I by like Sarah Kay, for example. There's a quote that says, "Still now, I send letters into space, hoping that some mailman somewhere will track you down and recognize you from the description in my poems, and he will place a stack of them in your hands and tell you, there is a girl who still writes to you. She doesn't know how not to." That poem's good. Sarah Kay is like amazing. If I could meet her before I die, I totally would. I want to meet her really bad. How are my nails looking? They look kind of weird, but you know, it's okay. It's okay. It's going all right. I've got sparkles all over my floor. How often do you curse? Well, I'm trying to not curse as much as I used to, but I mean, I still do it sometimes. It's not the best habit I have, but what do you do to improve your mood when you're in a bad mood? I play music constantly. I'll write music, I will sing anything. Yeah, I will sing, I will cover a song, I'll try to write a song. I'll grab my ukulele and just start playing. Like, it just instantly, mood changer. It's great. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed my little ramble about myself. Hope you learned something, and leave a like if you want to. If you didn't like it, I'm sorry, but this is me. I hope you have a good day. Thank you for watching.